Goodwill brings to you the weekly share market update dated the 5th of October, 2024. Talking about the corporate segment, we have shares of Shivalik Rasan skyrocketed as much as 15% on October 3 after the U.S. Food and Drug Administration gave its approval for the company's API manufacturing facility in Dahej, Gujarat. With this approval, the U.S. drug regulator closed its inspection of the active pharmaceutical ingredient facility and released an Establishment Inspection Report, EIR. The drug regulator's inspection of the said facility had ended on April 9 earlier this year. The clearance from the US FDA opens the doors for the company to file new products for the facility, aimed at exporting those to the US market. The upsurge in the stock was also accompanied by a meteoric rise in trading volumes in the counter. As much as 3 lakh shares changed hands on the exchanges so far, manifold the 1-month daily traded average of 59,000 shares. As for the company's earnings performance, it had delivered a near 16% rise in its total sales for the April-June quarter at 74.63 rupees crore, up from 64.47 rupees crore in the year-ago period. Despite that, the company's net profit slumped by close to half to 3.52 rupees crore in Q1 of financial year 2025, down from 6.5 rupees crore in the same period last fiscal. Suzlon share price slipped deep into red in trade on October 3 after the renewable energy solutions provider received advisory warning from NSE and BSE for non-compliance with SEBI regulations. In October 3 trade, Suzlon stock fell for 0.61% to its intraday low of 76.06 rupees per share on the NSE. Suzlon shares have been on a decline in the last 6 days and have fallen 8.71% in the period. The counter had opened gap down with a loss of 3.76% today and continued its downtrend. At the time of publishing, the stock was trading at 76.26 rupees apiece on the NSE, down 4.36%. Suzlon has delivered multi-bagger returns to its shareholders, rising 181.89% in the last 1 year. In 2024 so far, the stock advanced 98.15%, according to the data available on the BSE. Angel One share price advanced over 7% in the trade on October 3 despite markets regulator SEBI tightening F&O norms. The uptrend in the stock price was witnessed after the analysts at Investec maintained buy rating on the broking app. The brokerage in its report upgraded FY26 PAT estimates by 7%. The Securities and Exchange Board of India recently announced F&O regulations that are marginally lenient than the original draft. The report said lower impact on F&O volumes to 25% from 30% as regulations are less severe than feared. Angel One had increased prices to offset the impact of regulatory changes. The company has more levers to increase the revenue, the research report added. The brokerage recommended a price target of 3,000 rupees per share. At the time of publishing, the stock was trading at 2,767.95 rupees per share on the NSE, up 6.46%. The stock has been gaining for the last 4 days and has risen 11.61% in the period. Shares of ITD Cementation zoomed 20% to hit the upper circuit after the company secured a new contract to construct a multi-story commercial building in Uttar Pradesh. The contract is valued at approximately 1,937 rupees crore, inclusive of taxes and duties. ITD Cementation has also not disclosed its current order book status following this recent win. The stock also surged on heavy volumes as 1 crore shares of the company changed hands on BSE and NSE combined, compared to the 1-month average trading volume of 41 lakh shares. In the past 2 weeks, the stock has rallied 35% on reports that Adani Group is eyeing to acquire a promoter stake in the company. Shares of Reliance Power fell to 5% lower circuit on October 4 amid market weakness. The slump comes a day after the Anil Ambani-promoted company said its board has approved the issue of up to 4,200 rupees crore worth of foreign currency convertible bonds on private placement basis to affiliates of VARD investment partners. The FCCBs would have an ultra-low cost interest of 5% per annum. They would be unsecured and have a tenure of 10 years, Reliance Power said. The FCCBs will be convertible into approximately up to 82.30 crore equity shares of 10 rupees each of Reliance Power at the conversion price of 51 rupees, including a premium of 41 rupees per equity share. The conversion price is at a premium to the floor price calculated as the average of the weekly high and low of the closing prices during the 2 weeks preceding the relevant date. Each FCCB of $1 million equivalent to 4,197.50 rupees crore. We hereby inform you that the Board of Directors at its meeting held today, i.e., on Thursday, October 3, 2024, has approved inter alia issue of up to $500 million ultra-low-cost interest of 5% per annum unsecured, 10-year long tenure foreign currency convertible bonds, on private placement basis to affiliates of Vard Investment Partners, LP, Reliance Power said. Shares of Mahindra and Mahindra Financial Services reeled under selling pressure on October 4, dropping as much as 7% after the company's asset quality as well as growth faltered in the July-September period. Disbursements for the non-bank finance lender fell 1% on year to 13,160 rupees crore. With this, the NBFC's disbursement growth stood at only 2% on year for the first half of financial year 2025. In the last quarter, management had provided soft guidance of low-teen on-year disbursement growth in financial year 2025, which according to Nomura, now seems very challenging to achieve. Even to achieve 11% on-year disbursement growth in financial year 2025, M&M Financial will have to achieve close to 19% growth in second half financial year 2025, the brokerage wrote in a note. Hanesa consumer share price declined nearly 5% on October 4 after a Dubai court upheld its previous order to attach its assets in the UAE. Shares of the Mamaearth parent declined 4.94% to its day's low of 425.10 rupees per share on the NSE on Friday, tracking developments after the Dubai court rejected the grievances filed by the company and RSM General Trading LLC, an order to attach assets of Hanesa Consumer in UAE along with refusal to cancel the trading license of Hanesa Consumer General Trading LLC. Dubai court has refused to revoke the trading license of Hanesa Consumer General Trading LLC, clarifying that the entity is a separate legal and financial body, unrelated to its parent company Hanesa. However, the court has directed the attachment of Hanesa's assets in Dubai in connection with the 57 rupees crore compensation it was ordered to pay. This follows a ruling in favor of RSM General Trading, a former distributor of Mamaearth products in the Middle East and Africa, which had sued Hanesa over the sudden termination of its distribution rights. Shares of VIP Industries surged up to 8% on October 4 after the company partnered with Unicommerce to streamline its post-purchase e-commerce operations. VIP Industries is one of Asia's leading manufacturers and retailers of luggage products, backpacks and handbags. This collaboration will enable VIP Industries to process orders faster across various online channels using a single, integrated dashboard, the company informed. The company has adopted Unicommerce multi-channel order management and warehouse management systems to automate order processing on its own brand website and across multiple marketplaces on which the brand sells its extensive and popular range of travel products. BSE Limited has moved up by 12.7% this week with a change of 462.20 points. It has traded with a net volume of 7.17 million shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 4,108.15 against the previous closing price of 3,645.95. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 3,309.25, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 4,235 points this week. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 73.50. BASF India Limited has moved up by 12.63% this week with a change of 917.70 points. It has traded with a net volume of 265.5 for 2,000 shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 8,182.95 against the previous closing price of 7,265.25. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 6,935.88, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 8,246 points this week. while shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 80.70. Vijaya Diagnostic Centre Limited has moved up by 12.4% this week with a change of 108.95 points. It has traded with a net volume of 164.253 thousand shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 989.20 against the previous closing price of 880.25. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 897.27, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 995.45 points this week, while shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 73.18. Nifty is currently in negative trend. If you are holding short positions, then continue to hold with daily closing stop loss of 25,510. Fresh long position can be initiated if Nifty closes above 25,510 levels. Nifty support levels are 24,826, 24,637 and 24,308. Nifty resistance 25,344, 25,674 and 25,862. Bank Nifty is currently in negative trend. If you are holding short positions, then continue to hold with daily closing stop loss of 52,521. Fresh long position can be initiated if Bank Nifty closes above 52,521 levels. Bank Nifty support levels are 51,087, 50,711 and 50,076. Bank Nifty resistance levels are 52,098, 52,734 and 53,109.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.